Isn't it amazing the variety of skies and clouds and water movements in the last few days? If you just skim through them, it's really amazing. Yesterday we couldn't see a thing. Just a grey, just grey, grey, grey. And this old stairs is kind of crummy. All this sand. Good morning, everybody. The water is the highest there has been before rainy weather. Well, I'm sure it's rising a little bit right now. Look at the way this wall is crumbling. When the heavy waves, that last winter, it broke that part of the wall. The heavy waves crashing in. Looks like a strong wall, doesn't it? And yet, give it a few more winters and it could all crumble if it's not taken care of. And that's what the gospel is about today. And the waters come. It's built on sand and not built on rock. But even what's built on rock, a strong city we have, says Isaiah. We have a strong city with big ramparts. But it will collapse. All the stuff that collapses. These are all shells. I thought it was sand. Look at that. I'll even expand it a little for you so you can see more detail. Let's get down closer now. Wow, look at the color. The detail. Isn't that amazing? And you wouldn't think about that looking close, looking at just a quick look. So let's just show you how much it's magnified with my finger there. Aren't these amazing beauties? Wow. I'd never have thought that these were so beautiful. And how many little shells there are. The symmetry, the color patterns, the designs. It's really amazing. And they will also turn to dust. Such works of beauty. What will not turn to dust? Building a house on sand. building a city in a swamp. You know, all of us who have memories of being on top of the Twin Towers in Manhattan. And how many cities have been destroyed by earthquakes. Our populations ravaged by plagues. And look over here, we see this tower in the Franciscan site, a Roman tower, Roman 2nd century Roman tower. And there are 2 keys here under the trees in the Franciscan side, and they have 5 mooring stones on the Roman key, and there's still 1 mooring stone on the Hasmonean period key before that. And we love our Duc in Altum, but one day it will probably be rubble, and we cannot predict when that would happen. But not too many places like this survive 1,000 years. Many don't even survive 100 years. The castles we build and what is lasting and what will be rubble. And how much we sweat and worry about building these things. Just imagine the life a young business person puts into building a company. And maybe it's trashed very quickly. Long hours, sleepless nights, building a busy port, and this is what we find of it now. 2,000 years later. There are obviously great thrills when we found the remnants of it, because we know that it's referring back to the time in the 1st century, so meaningful. But the people who built it, and they look at that and they say, that's all that's left from what I did. Isaiah says, trust in the Lord forever, for the Lord is an eternal rock. That's our reading today. He humbles those in high places, and the lofty city he brings down. He tumbles it to the ground, levels it with the dust. It's trampled underfoot. By the needy, by the footsteps of the poor. How things come into perspective as we have more time to contemplate them. Decades pass by and centuries pass by, and things come into perspective. History, the great ones with their arrogance and their armies. But also, it's not just the ones over there that we see on the television, it's our own hearts, our moments of arrogance. A thought came this morning. At the beginning of our lives, we are carried by others. You see all the beautiful pictures of little babies, and I saw one yesterday, a priest colleague posted, and it was his little niece, but now she's getting married, but it was a picture of him as a little boy, and she was a little baby, like he was maybe a teenager or younger, and large families, uncles, aunts, that sometimes they mightn't be much older than their nieces and nephews. And he is so So proud of her, you know, and people love to carry a little baby and hold a little baby in their arms, at least for a few minutes. And then at the end of our lives, we're also carried to our final resting place. Maybe we're carried before that, from the bed to the chair. Maybe we're carried to the hospital. Maybe we're carried in different ways. So we start our lives being carried, and we finish our lives being carried. There's probably some poet out there that has written a poem about that. And in between, what are we supposed to do? Well, we're supposed to carry others. And the more we carry others, carry their burdens through forgiveness, carry their burdens through patience, carry their burdens through service, carry their burdens through efforts of reconciliation. What a wonderful way to live, to spend our days carrying others. And think of the nurses and the caregivers. It's really extraordinary. Amazing. Very well. What's your target here?
Getting some B-roll.
B-roll.
I just preached a sermon back in the States for the weekend, and so getting some B-roll, some background shots. So it's a little context to what the Sea of Galilee looks like.
Very nice. So I'm doing every morning a sunrise stroll and chat, and we talk about the scriptures of the day.
Yeah.
In the background of the sunrise and nature.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Yeah. No, you can't beat this. Waking up every morning and looking at this.
Where are you from?
Jacksonville, Florida.
Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, welcome.
Thank you very much.
See you around.
Take care. Have a great day.
Or do you want to say something?
Do I want to say something?
Yeah.
No, I think standing here on the sea, the shores of the Sea of Galilee, just enjoying just the richness of God's creation and His beauty, and just feeling the renewal of your soul, the rejuvenation of your spirit, just filling your heart with the joy that is God's creation, and allowing it to just heal your heart, your soul, your spirit. It's beautiful.
Tell us your name.
My name is Jason Cullen. I'm a pastor in Jacksonville, Florida.
And what's the name of the church?
Christ Church.
Christ Church. Yeah, I belong to Christ Church too.
We all do, right? Amen. One church as He called us to be.
Pastor Jason.
Yeah.
God bless you, Pastor Jason. Thank you for saying hello.
Take care.
So when we start our lives, we're being carried by people, and by our mother for 9 months, imagine. And then when we finish our lives, we're still being carried by people. When we start our lives, we're fed by others, especially by our mom. Our dad helps. And when we finish our lives, we're usually fed by others. I remember my dad's loveliest memory that he cherished so much after my mom passed away was that he cooked her last supper. And there was a miserable little accident that happened. He was 85, and he was getting the sausages out of the frying pan, and they fell on the floor. So you have the few seconds rule and the rinse under the tap, and it all worked. But they laughed over that. To be carrying others, to spend the life between the time we're carried, at the beginning and at the end, to be carrying others, to carry their burden. But But sometimes we want to build castles. We have our plans, we impose our plans, we want to build our structures, we want to build big things. And we can forget others, we can trample on them. We can get armies to bulldoze them out. We can build weapons to scare them off. We can purchase and buy more and more and more. To build our lives serving. And in that process, we're being built as people. We're being built in the measure we build up others. That's how we're built as people. Also doing all the other services, building a city, building a building, sowing and planting. But building with love, sowing with love, planting with love, serving with love. Looking for God's will, for His glory. God bless you people. Thank you for joining this morning. See you later, alligators. Look at that glorious sky today.